Hey guys, welcome to another Who Are We podcast. Today I got a special guest, Sana Anwar. How are you going, Sana?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much for
Th-
inviting me.
no, that's fine, and thanks for joining us. Just before we get going, we just got to get a bit of disclaimer. We're just recording this session and publishing it on the YouTube podcast channel. Hoping just to raise a bit of awareness and a bit of knowledge on some of the other social platforms and seeing if we can just create some good outcomes in society in general. So we'll get straight into it. So, and I normally ask, who is Sana Anwar and what does she stand for?
Well, I'm Dr. Sada Anwar and I'm doing my MDS in Oral Medicine and Radiology. I'm in the final year of my study and I completed my BDS in 2018 and I stand for everything good means like I have always been struggling to be a good doctor and I just keep my values right. So today I want to speak about the success and how you achieve it. So may I start?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so see, nowadays in college admissions, there is 2% of acceptance rate and 9% of the enrollment rate, and it is harder to get the jobs because there is 50% unemployability rate. So it feels like if you don't stick to the rat race, success is out of reach. If you're not in the top 1 to 2% in the country, so you think that life is going to suck and you are a failure. This is what you have thought. But success means different things to different people. Success is not a one size fits all thing. Success is financial freedom plus living with a purpose and a goal plus doing work that impacts the world in some way. So we don't need to tell that follow your passion and chase your curiosity to achieve success. So all that is doesn't make sense. So success takes hard work plus commitment plus continuous effort in the right direction. So the steps to achieving success according to me is number 1, educate and upskill continuously. Nowadays getting into college is harder. So living in the age of technology and internet, if you really want to learn and do the work, find anything that you want to learn online. You need to upskill regularly. If you want to stay ahead and relevant, upskilling is the only way to stay relevant in your work. You can be learning new skills continuously, like learn on YouTube or read blog posts, and don't have an excuse to not learn anything and upskill. For example, you can learn Photoshop or writing blogs or editing videos or managing your money. So, the second point is choose what game you want to play. You should only play games that you want to win. Society makes us think that school and college and job and getting good grades, that is the only game you can play. But people may feel unfulfilled in that game, so you should think what you really want out of life. So don't prioritize what you don't want. In your 20s, you may feel that every decision you make will change your life. If you don't make the correct decision right now, life is going to be doomed. Now, the number 3 is everything is figure outable. There is no such thing as a correct choice. As you grow, you tend to make different choices. A lot of times, those choices tend to contradict and priorities change with time, which means you have to figure out different solutions to problems that you have in your life. Only thing true is that you take a deep breath and don't panic and have a solution focused mindset. Everything is figure outable. As long as you keep at it, you are going to figure out. Now, the fourth point is earn first and dream later. Financial backing and financial support can give you freedom of choice. If you don't have money to support yourself, everything becomes moot, like your passions and your choices. But if you're from a middle class household, your first step to success is how to get started with making money. Primary career choice is not the only way to do that. In the age of internet, so many avenues are there that you can use to make money while sitting at home just by using the internet. For example, in freelancing, you can upskill and make money at the same time. Don't fixate on doing one thing only in your 20s. 20s is not the rest of your lives. Go out of your head, go ahead, and give yourself the permission to find the opportunity that will help you make money. For example, writing. So, financial security can open doors like nothing else in the world. It will give you confidence plus freedom of choice plus fast track your success. So, no skill that you learn ever goes to waste. Now, the fifth point is that you make rapid experimentation your best friend. Trying a lot of different things to figure out what you want to do and what you don't want to do. It works by the process of elimination, in that we are constantly bombarded with choices, so you figure out what you really want to do. Rapid experimentation teaches you so much. You learn how to navigate multiple situations. You learn how to say no to things you don't want to do. You learn how to think on your feet. You learn to build transferable skills. But if you're afraid of experimenting, just ask yourself, what is the worst case scenario that can happen? If it's not going to kill you, bankrupt you, destroy your relationship health, it's worth taking a shot on. In most cases, you will only gain in the process. If you succeed or fail, it is only going to give you feedback. Now, the sixth point is treating failure as a feedback. We grow up believing that failure is the worst thing that can happen to us. It is the end of a life and it is the end of your world. But it is far from the truth. Failure is the first step to success. Failures are the reference points on our path to success. They tell us what is not working at our current point of time. Now, practice hard work. In today's day and age, we live in a continuously evolving world. If you are not working hard at yourself, at your skills, at your work, you are going to get irrelevant. Education system teaches us to be hard workers, even though the method is controversial, like rote learning. It teaches us to be hard workers. We should continue that practice as adults. Hard work is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the more in shape it stays. You stop exercising it, you become lazier and lazier and lazier till the time you don't know how to work hard. Now, the ninth point is master your work ethic. This can get you farther in your career because you work with people. You can't work in isolation. Work ethic determines all your interaction with everybody that you work with. Few skill that you need to master regardless of career, like number one, taking initiative. Your willingness and eagerness to work on something in your own field can open huge doors for you. Now take responsibility. Treating work like your own baby and doing with full determination and dedication, people will want to work with you more and more as time goes. Getting things done. Being a solution focused person, 99% people are not fully solution focused. When a problem arises, most people worry about it. Nobody looks from a critical constructive lens trying to solve that problem. So don't be the person who is making excuses, slacking off because nobody else is doing the work. Try to complete what you started. Take it to the finish line. Be the 10%, and that skill will serve you for the life. And then the next point is presenting yourself. How you conduct yourself, how you pitch yourself, how you pitch your services, how you look to your employers, potential employers, to your colleagues, how they see you as a person. It all depends on how you present yourself. Now, the final five: have better company because you are the sum total of five people with whom you spend your time with. Next point is go out of your comfort zone. Take part in online communities, events that put you in the company of people who are where you want to be. Don't just settle with what you are given. Now, self soothing. Self soothing is also important because there are so many times in life where you need to just rely on yourself for comfort. In times of crisis, if you don't know how to do that, you have a full on meltdown in times of crisis. Figure out what works for you when it comes to soothing yourself while managing your emotions and practice that regularly. And then stop comparing yourself to other successful people because success is not the same for everyone. Then you should hone your talents. Even if you don't want to make money out of it, doing things will keep you sane. So that was it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's amazing, and thank you very much for sharing. I'll just do a bit of a summary. So it just seems to me that um, you wanted to help people realize that you can keep working hard towards goals and get them, and just because you're not in the top 1 or 2% of academic brilliance in your teenage years or whatever, that you can still achieve what you want to achieve. It just have to find other ways of getting there, and to find your purpose, and 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 a sense of curiosity will help you, and hard work will help you get to where you want to be. Is that basically where you're at with everything?
Yes, yes, that's basically what you have wanted to convey.
Yeah, yeah, and thank you very much for sharing all your points, and I'm sure there's a lot of merit in a lot of them points, and a lot of what you say, and thank you for being inspirational, and taking the time. I think one of the points that you said is to put yourself out there, and you've certainly done that today, and shared your input. So not only are you talking the talk, but you're walking the walk as well. And I'd like to thank you very much for that. Have a good evening, eh? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
See ya. Bye.